Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you? How's it going? How's your life? Today, we're going to be setting up my reading journal for 2023. So to get straight to the point, I made this graphic on Canva for my 2023 title page. It's the one with 2023 written on it. I had originally planned to do the just one more chapter graphic on the other side, but then I thought it looked too busy, so I decided to ixnay it. I just wanted to lay down the foundation, which is very much Jordaline, putting down little scraps of paper on the edges, maybe adding a little bit of, razzle dazzle with the brown paper. You know how it is. You know how you like to add razzle dazzle. I forgot to mention that this 2-page spread is my 2023 title page. So it's going to separate from my 2022 journal because I'm not switching journals. It's the same journal that I have been using because it's almost brand new. I got it maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. I'm just gluing down the graphic that I made on Canva, which, by the way, some of the things you're going to see I made on Canva, or I just took Canva templates. Literally, Canva is a lifesaver. If you're not on Canva, bitch, if you're not making your own shit on Canva, do it. It's so good. I love Canva. Canva, if you're listening, please sponsor me because I am so enthusiastic about your product. Please. Anyway, I also had the idea that maybe I could add like a quote, which was a quote from The Secret History, because you know that I'm obsessed with dark academia, but I literally just couldn't figure out a way to make it work. So I thought, fuck it, I'll come back to it. So we're going to go on to the next spreads, which are going to be trackers. Once again, I'm adding some razzle dazzle to my journal. I'm going to take this black sticky note, which is, I think, from the Post-it brand. They're really, really good. They're very thick. They're almost like cardstock. And I'm going to rip it in half and then put them on the corners of the pages. And if you thought that I was just going to leave the black, you're crazy. You're nuts. I'm going to take a page out of this old mass market paperback. I'm going to put it on the corners on top of the black. Honestly, I do this all the time. It's probably a bit redundant at this point, but I love the way it looks. I love like the contrast between the old book page and the stark blackness of the sticky. It just looks so good. It's that razzle dazzle, like I was saying. And then the piece de resistance, I have my trackers. So I have a tracker for YouTube and I have a tracker for Instagram. By the way, I got this idea from Katie Colson. This is not my idea, literally. Katie, in her video, I think she did it all by hand. I'm not that bitch. I made these on Canva, or rather I found a template and then I customized it for myself. And basically I just have the months of the year and then a category for subscribers and a category, I think, for views. And then I think this is the same thing for the Instagram one. Love this idea. And then what I did, I went on Canva again and again. This is like a Canva ad basically, but I swear to God, I'm not sponsored. I fucking wish. I went on Canva and I made these, which is basically just YouTube tracker and Instagram tracker. And then I'm gonna rip them up because that's my go-to, it's my signature. If you're new to my journaling content, I don't typically do any artsy fartsy stuff. Like, I'm capable, but I like the simplicity of just printing stuff out, gluing it down. I really like that scrapbooking style. That's my go-to. I don't really do the drawing, painting thing. It's not my gig. Do we notice the beautiful changes of perspective? Like, wow, is she like a professional journal person now? Like, I think she is. I think she's pretty fucking professional. I have the quote from The Secret History, which I believe says, "I am nothing if not obsessive." What I'm going to do is basically rip off the very edges of the paper and then glue it down. I thought about putting it on top of just like a blank version of the graphic I made, but then I was like, no, keep it simple, stupid. I was a little bit worried when I first started. I was like, this is gonna look good, but honestly, I really like the way it turned out. I think it looks really good. And then as a final touch, I decided, why not add some washi tape? Because washi tape, as we all know, scientifically makes everything better. Look at that. Oh my God, that side angle. Oof. Literally, I'm just obsessed. For the next 2 pages, I'm going to be making another tracker to track the genres that I read throughout the year. This I think I bought from Etsy because it was honestly a little bit difficult to find something that would go along with it. By the way, also, I got this idea from Katie Coulson. Like, I am in no way original and at all. And again, Katie did it all by hand, which Jesus Christ, how? I got that from Etsy. And then the other page is going to be a place where I can put my favorite book of each month for the first 6 months of the year, just because I don't know how long I'm going to have this journal. I'm already basically like 30%, 40% of the way through, so who knows? Also, can I just say that like the moment I think about doing a voiceover, I get so stressed because I'm like, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to say? Oh my God, I have nothing to say. And then literally the moment I'm in front of the microphone, it's like, I'm a fucking chatterbox. Like, bitch, shut up. Like, I'm anxious for no reason. Because the moment you get me talking, you can't stop me talking. And then especially because like, there really aren't any social cues with this format. Like, I could say whatever I want. I could say like, my uncle's an elephant in pajamas and like it would be nothing, but because I can't see you reacting to it. I decided that I thought it would look cool to layer the title, which again, I made from Canva, on top of some decorative paper. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just ripping it up a little bit because in case you didn't notice, I love ripping things up. That's like, again, my gig. It's my thing. And here we have me. Like you can see, I'm just gluing things down. I'm taping things down. I really like the way that it looks. It's very simple, but that's what I like. That's what I want. It's gonna get more unsimple, or that's not a thing people say. It's gonna get less simple eventually, and then I did the same thing basically with the months. I went on Canva, I printed out the names of the months, and then I glued them to pieces of old book pages, and then I'm gluing them down, all 6 of them, to be headers for that book's specific month, or that month's specific book, if that makes sense. In my previous journals, and then even in 2022, I didn't do this, but I'm looking forward to it because I do kind of like choosing favorites, but that's just me. And then I'm just making like little rough sort of edges for the places where the books are supposed to be. And then I used the exact same method for the second page's header. I just glued it to some old book paper, tore it up, and then I glued that down at the bottom of the page rather than the top to add a bit of spice, you know what I mean? And of course, I'm adding a little bit of washi tape, mainly because the page was like lifting a little bit and it was annoying me. And then I decided, you know what, let's be extra spicy. I cut out pieces of brown paper to the size of the boxes, glued them alternating, and then also stamped the genres because I'm a fucking psycho apparently. Like, who does that? That's so much work, but I did it and it looks meh. It looks fine. And finally, we have the last part of this setup, which is my January title page, TBR, and then also calendar. Let's get started. First of all, I have these really cute pictures that I found on Pinterest. Don't tell me why I chose them. I just really like them. I think they're really cute. And I was like, I don't know what other theme to go for, so I'm just gonna go for cute animal. It's a little bit gaudy, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of love it. It's kind of camp, and I'm kind of going for like a mulled wine, black, like your grandma's sofa kind of feeling. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be disgusting. Trust me, It's gonna be gross, but we're all gonna be here to experience it. And so I created this Dutch door where I have on the other side my January content calendar. I really like the way it turned out. I was a bit worried that I was gonna fuck it up, but somehow I didn't. I have all of the books for my TBR that I'm gonna glue down on the page. So that's gonna happen eventually as well. You may notice that I've already done the calendar page / setup off camera. I apologize. I was honestly just like really stressed out about it, and I was worried that I was gonna fuck up on camera, and I was like, how embarrassing is that? So I just did it in my own time, but it was pretty easy. I basically just glued down black construction paper, glued book paper on top of it, and then glued the thing I found on Pinterest on top of that, which I printed, by the way. This is also another tip that I have. If you're like, I want to get into journaling, then go on Pinterest and get a printer. Printing stuff and just like adding it to the journal and it just being instantly stunning. It's so satisfying. I wasn't sure how to arrange these things. Like, I love these pictures individual. By the way, if you're wondering what the cake says, it says eat shit, which is so cute. And then I changed my mind for the January title. And then I had the idea like, oh, let me put this thing on the background. And honestly, it looked like shit. It was ass. It was ass. So we got rid of that. We just went for a simplicity. Again, keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, which I really didn't do with this specific spread. Like, I like the way it turned out, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite thing in the world. Like, I like it, but I don't love it. So I have these tweezers. Listen, do I need them? No. But do I feel fucking fancy? Yes. I did read Hellbent, and I have a vlog coming for it, so it'll probably be uploaded a few days after this video, so watch out for that. Those tweezers, like, they add nothing. They don't really do anything. Maybe they stop your hands from getting all gluey, but other than that, like, there's no meaning for them. But I just love the way that it feels when I use them. I feel like I'm like a fancy journal girl. Do you know what I mean? I'm gluing down my TBR for January, which is huge. And to be honest, spoiler alert, I haven't been reading that much. And then I'm gonna start gluing down some random butterflies that I literally cut out. I'm a psycho. Like, who does this? Me, I do. Like, I'm a fucking freak. Also, I'm also going to be making a Hellbent spread in my reading journal. I've already planned it. It's literally fucking stunning. I'm gonna make a video for it, so watch out for that. I'm probably gonna post that in a few weeks, maybe like a week or two. I'm just a girl who loves to journal, you know? But yeah, so I'm gluing down these butterflies like a fucking freak because I cut them out, like 8 to 10 butterflies. Like, who does that? It takes so long, like at least like 2 minutes per butterfly, because I'm a fucking, anyway. When I'm watching journaling videos, which I'm watching a few more recently, I've seen people do this where they cut around the letters of like a word, and it looks so good. So I was like, let me try it. And I kind of like it. I kind of like the way it looks. So I decided to put the pictures in the middle of the page and put January in the middle. And I'm glad I did. It's not like my favorite thing, you know, because the theme is barely a theme. The theme is not theming. Overall, I'm happy with it. I think it looks okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. So I'm just gluing them down. Let me know in the comments, first of all, what you think. of the whole setup. Let me know if you think I could do anything better. I love constructive criticism. And let me know what theme I should do in February. Like if there's a specific like idea, season, mood, object that I should focus on. I would love to know your opinion, because obviously I'm not the best with choosing themes, because this theme isn't even a theme. Oh my God. And then I'm putting down some washi tape, of course, just to add like the final touches. I feel as though like nothing's really complete until you just add like a little bit of washi tape. That's just kind of my opinion. This is the final product, my January title page in TBR, and then of course the calendar. I like it. I think it's okay. I think I prefer the calendar side, to be honest, but only because of the Dutch door, really. And then also I decided to also cut the corner with this cheap Amazon corner cutter that I bought. Don't buy a cheap corner cutter. Okay, don't try to cut quarters on a corner cutter, because it doesn't work well. It does not work well. And finally, we have the flip through. By the way, this is a year at a glance / like future log. I didn't include it because it looks like shit and it has nothing to do with like the reading journal really. I think I'm just gonna put when I post videos. But yeah, so this is the flip through. Enjoy. Also, for Christ's sake, I literally forgot that I included this like bookshelf tracker as well. I'm so dumb. So basically, I found this on Etsy. I purchased it, I printed it, I glued it in. That was it, really. Another thing that I didn't include in this video was my 2023 vision board. As you can see, I have vision for many things in 2023. I even have little, pop-outs, like it's a pop-out book. Super fucking cute. As you can see, I want money, I want opulence, I want to be in control of my emotions and be assertive, etc., etc. Normal things. So yeah, that's my vision board for the year. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you spending your time and being here. Don't forget to hit subscribe, because we talk about spooky shit, we talk about creepy shit, we talk about journaling and reading and journaling and razzle dazzle here. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.